You know? All right. Men of Israel, Amaj. All right. Also, Kunal Tazadat, state your register.
Kunal Tazadat, Bunny Howard, Bunny Yashala.
Kunal Tazadat, Bunny Howard, Bunny Yashala.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Bakatham.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Bakatham. All right. Israel, Saul, Mr. Turn, or Salah? Salah.
Yashala.
Israel, Saul, Mr. Turn. All right. It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanau, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Simkah, Yahweh, Malakah, Taba'ah, Tazakah, Hayah, Aishah, Baratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Shemayim, Tananau, Lakam, Call, Yawam, Masalak now, Walk now, Masalak now, walking now, Wala'ah, Taba'ai now. One side one. A ball. I was setting him up. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wa'ala. Wa'apar. Wa'alangi. Maiman. This is the Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debt, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right, this is the blessed Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, walking out. This is blessed Israel in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. All right. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Ahari. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Azari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aishah. Shamayam. Baratazah. Ayatan. Namawat. Regalka. Ayunawam. Shamarka. Anad. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yishan. Shawamah. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Ayat. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashemash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayirak. Wayila'ah. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Yakara. Yashama. Afnapashka. Yahweh. Yashama. Taza'aska. Wahua'aka. Wa'aita. Wa'aita. All right, this is Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From which cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord,
Which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all
The
evil.
Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. All right. This is Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Ahai, Adanukah, Altakaras, Altasakwat, all, Kayahana, Awabika, Hamayawam, Ra'ash, Awamaka, Yarmua, Sawada, Wayata Yatazawa, Altazapawandika, Armawa, Lakawa, Warakaki, Gowa, Wala Ayazaka, Sham Yasha Allah, Awada, Kaya, Awatazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Alika, Baya, Yakafwa, Ahali, Alawam, Ayashamai, Alyam, Mawa Abba, Mahagari, Ball, Ramalak, Palashas, Amishabi, Tazawar, Damashawar, Alawa, Imam, Ayawa, Zarawa, Labani Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadi, Kasaya Sara'ah, Kayakin, Walaka'al, Kwayashma, Nashatwa, Bayandarwa, Ayawa, Daman, La Dama, Saratamwa, Nadayamawa, Kara, Wakazabak, Wakazamana, Kamayasakamwa, Aisha, Armawa, Mayurusha, Lanawa, As, Nawa As, Alayat, Saratamwa, Kagalga, Kakwash, Lapanya Rakab, Ka'ash, Saba Ayura, Wakahalab, Talahat, Harayam, Kantarapatna, Masaraka, Wabasawa Pasca, Tabalaham, Bala'a, Panyaham, Palawan, Wayabakwashu, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashu, Wayabahawa, Ayai, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya Asab, Shamka, Yahawa, Labaka, Ayawan, Alkaha Arataza.
This is Psalm 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Below thine enemies.
Below thine enemies.
Make a tumult.
Make a tumult.
And they that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said. Come and let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel. May be no more remembrance. But they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Jabal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Say lie. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Which perish at Endor. They become as dawn for the earth. Make their nobles like a red. and as a Muda, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, and that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish. That men may know that thou whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
All right, when we read the song, proceed. All right. I believe we in Exodus 16th chapter. We're going to do Exodus 16. We're going to start at Exodus 16 and 6. All right. This is our mark. We're going to read the Hebrew.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 16, beginning at verse 6. Wayamar, Mashah, ha'aran, all, call, banayah, yasha'ala.
Get the X on that right there, slide so you can see the comments. Get the X on that. Can you close that part out? Okay. No, don't just cancel that. Yeah. Okay, Salah. Hey, Shalom, everybody checking in. Shalom, sisters, house tomorrow. Talking about sitting outside.
All right, I'm gonna restart. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 6 in the Hebrew. Wayamar, Mashah, Haran, all, call, banayah, yasha'ala, arad, salaki, wayadatha, kaya, Yahweh, Hawataza, Ya'ah, Apakam, Ma'arataza, Matazarian. Verse 7. Wabakwar, Rara, Ayatham, Kabawad, Yahweh, Salaki,
Next wall.
Bashamala, Dalanath, Yakam, Yahweh, Wana Kanaya, Ma, Kaya, Dala Wanawa, Al Yanawa. Verse 8. Wayamar, Mashah, Batata, Yahweh, Lakam, Ba'arad, Bashar, La'akal, Walakam, Babakora, Lashabah, Bashamai, Yahweh, Talana, Tayakam, Ashar, Atam, Malayanam, Al Yawa, Kanwa, Maha, La'a, Al Yanawa, Balana, Yakam, Kaya, Al Yahal. Verse 9. Wayamar, Masha, Al, Aharon, Amar, Al, Kal, Arath, Banaya, Yasha'ala, Karabawa, Lapanya, Yahweh, Kaya, Shema, Arth, Tala, Nafkam, Tala, Nafyakam, verse 10. Wayahaya, Kadbar, Aharon, Al, Kal, Idah, Banaya, Yasha'ala, Wayapanwa, Al, Hamadabar, Wahana, Kabawad, Yahweh, Nara'ah, Bananya, verse 11. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar, verse 12. Shammai, Tayah, Af, Talawa, Nath, Banaya, Yasha'ala, Dabar, Alaham, La'amar, Bayan, Ha'arabium, Ta'aka Kalawa, Bashar, Wa Baba Korah, Tashabawa, Lakam, Wa'arad Atam, Kaya, Anaya, Yahweh, Allah Hayakam, verse 13. Wayahaya, Ba'arad, Wata'al, Hashalawa, Watakam, Af, Hakana, Wababarakura, Hayata, Shakabah, Hapal, Mabaya, Lamakana.
13. Good read. All right, cool. I'm gonna read the English.
Come. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 6. And Moses and Aaron said unto all the children of Israel, at even then ye shall know that the Lord hath brought you out from the land of Egypt.
Right, so last episode, we were talking about how the children of Israel were murmuring. You're going to notice when they came out of Egypt, after the Lord did all these great miracles, they murmured every chance they got. They felt like when they came out of that captivity, it was going to be easy. That's not how it works. You got to realize we serve a practical God, right? I mean, he ain't going to float you out of hell into your paradise. It's kind of a lot like life, all right?
Right.
You ain't going to hit the lotto tomorrow and be all right. And if you do hit the lotto, you still going to be crazy as hell. It's a lot. So, you know,
right.
There's always going to be something you have to deal with coming out of this hellhole. We did the same thing back in Egypt. He did the miracles. They came out, and the first time they came to a pond, they didn't have fresh water. Guess who they blamed? They blamed Moses. They got mad. Why did this God bring us out just to have us murdered? Right? Now they're complaining about not having food. Right? So Moses is telling them the Lord is going to show you. All right? Keep going.
Go. Verse 7. And in the morning, then ye shall see the glory of the Lord.
Right.
For that he heareth your murmurings against the Lord.
Right.
And what are we that ye murmur against us?
Right. So he said, who are we that we murmur against him? He said, the Lord can hear y'all doing it. Right? The Lord does see everything. When I mean the Lord, I mean, guess what? He's talking about the angels report back. These people are complaining against you. These people you just brought out of here. Right? Keep going.
Come. Verse 8. And Moses said, this shall be when the Lord shall give you in the evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the full.
Right.
For that the Lord hear your murmurings, which ye murmur against him.
Right.
And what are we? Your murmurings are not against us, but against the Lord.
Right. So he's saying, when you come to me complaining about your problems, you're not complaining to me. You're complaining against God. And there's some people need to understand you're dealing with a prophet of the Lord.
Right.
You get mad at that prophet, you say something against that prophet when he's doing the Lord's work, you're not talking to him. You're talking to the Lord. All these holidays just went by. You mad at any kind of priest and prophet, anybody that follows the laws of God, that did not celebrate these holidays, when people talk bad on you, they're not talking bad to you. They're talking bad about the Most High God.
Right.
Because all you're doing is doing what he told you to do. And that's how you live to be through him, by following his laws and commands. That's how we are in his image.
Right.
And we do what he told us to do.
Right.
All right? Keep going.
Come. Verse 9. And Moses spake unto Aaron, said unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, come near before the Lord, for he had heard your murmurings. Verse 10. And it came to pass, as Aaron spake unto the whole congregation of the children of Israel, that they looked toward the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud.
Right. Keep going. You're going to see what the glory of the Lord is. Because the glory of the Lord is always a sign of some form, but you have to be paying attention to see it. They were out there hungry and thirsty, so of course they saw it, right?
Right.
Keep going.
Come. Verse 11. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 12, I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, at even ye shall eat flesh in the morning.
Right.
Ye shall be filled with bread.
Right.
And ye shall know that I am the Lord your God.
Right.
Verse 13.
Now understand, the Most High, as powerful as he is right now, he's proving himself to us. He's doing it. He's willing to show mercy he don't have to do none of this. That's what you gotta understand. We serve a merciful God. We also serve a terrible power. He's showing them, even though he don't have to do none of that, he can just let them starve, whatever. He said, I'm gonna show you I'm your God. He's proving himself to us.
Right.
Understand, you gotta really learn how the Most High thinks and how he works. He's gonna, once you do what he tells you to do, he'll show you who he is. All right, keep going.
Come. Verse 13. And it came to pass that at even the quails came up and covered the camp. And in the morning, the dew laid around about the host.
Right, keep going.
Oh, yes.
That's 14?
Yeah, that's 7.
That's 7? Okay, no sweat. All right. Yeah, so you about to see the miracle right here. All right, but now tell us, Doc, you gonna read Hebrew?
Come. This is the Hebrew chapter, Exodus chapter 16, verse 14. In the Hebrew, what the Allah shakab hatala waha naha Allah panaya Yaham bara Dekwa Maka Sapasa Masak Dekwa Kaka Para Allah Horataza Wa'a Marwa Asha Allah Akawa Mana Hawa Kaya La'a Wadawa Maha Hawa Wayam Ra, Wayam, Mashaha, Alayam, Hawa, Halakam, Ashar, Nathana, Yahweh, Lakam, Lakala, verse 16, Zaha, Hadavara, Ashar, Tazaha, Yahweh, Lakwatawa, Lakwatawa, Mamana Wa, Asha, Lapaya, Akala Wa, Amara, Lagala, Gala, Ta, Masak, Ra, Napasha, Taka, Ma, Asha, Laish, La'a, Shara, Baya, Baha, Lawa, Tokwa, Wa, verse 17, Wa'a, Shawa, Kana, Manaya, Yasha'ala, Wayala, Watakwa, Hamara, Baha, Waha, Mayata, verse 18, Wayam, Dawa, Bayam Ra, Wala'a, Hayada, Wapa, Hamara, Bayha, Wayam, Mayahata, La'a, Hakasa, Yara, Yasha, Lapaya, Akalawa, Lakwatawa, verse 19, Waya'a, Mara, Masha, Alaham, Asha, Allah, Watara, Mama Nawa, Ada, Bakwa, verse 20, Wala'a, Asham, Wa, Allah, Mashaha, Waya, Watara, Wa, Anashawa, Anashayam, Mama Nawa, Ada, Bakwa, Wayam, the Wala, Ayam, Wayab, Sha, Wayakwa, Tazaka, Alaha, Yum, Masha, verse 21. Wayala, Kwatawa, Atawa, Baba Kwara, Asha, Akapaya, Akalayawa, Wakam, Washama, Sha, Wana Masa.
You read, Chris. Good read. Good read. Read the English.
Khan. This is Exodus chapter 16, verse 14. And when the dew that laid was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as the hoar frost on the ground.
Right, so they saw the dew rise up in the morning, they started seeing little round things on the ground. All right, keep going.
Khan. Verse 15. And when the children of Israel saw it, they said one to another, is it manna? For the wist not what it was.
Right, so this is a manna what we would call today bread. All right, keep going.
Khan. And Moses said unto them, this is the bread which the Lord had given to you to eat.
Right.
Verse 16. This is the thing which the Lord had commanded. Gather of it every man according to his eating, and Omar for every man.
Right. So like an Omar is basically a specific amount. So he's telling every man to gather enough that you can eat. Like if you know you can eat a lot, get a lot. If you got a family, a big family, get enough for your family. Right. If you don't have a big family and you know you don't need to eat a lot, don't get a lot. Right? Which should be simpler enough, but we'll see. Keep going.
Come. According to the numbers of your persons,
right.
Take ye every man for them which are in his tent.
Right.
Verse 17. And the children of Israel did so, and gathered, and some more, some less. Verse 18. And when they did meet it with an Omar, he that gathered much had nothing over, and he that gathered little had no lack. They gathered every man according to his eating. Verse 19. And Moses said, let no man leave of it till the morning.
Right, so you're basically saying, whatever you get, make sure it's something you're going to eat today. Don't grab nothing and let it set and, because somebody else could have got that, right?
Right.
But we could have did something else with it. Keep going.
Come. Verse 20. Notwithstanding, they hearkened not unto Moses, but some of them let of it until the morning.
Of course, us being, niggas, I'm gonna say the word. They got some food, some of them got it, and was trying to have more than what they needed anyway, and a lot of it spoiled. Right? Keep going.
Come. And bred worms and stank.
Right.
And Moses was wroth with them.
And brought a lot of flies and worms and all kind of pestilence around the camp. Right? Keep going. The Lord got a reason for telling you how to do everything. Right? It's a reason. And that go back to when Christ said, the scripture when he said, give us this day. They worry about having enough for later. Right. Instead of following an order for right now. He gave them an order to go ahead and get what they're going to eat right now because he trusted the Lord that they were going to give him more. Right? But they didn't trust the Lord. See, even all these miracles they're seeing. And I'm going to remind y'all this every time. This is us. These are our same people that are here today, our aunties, our grandmas, our uncles, that don't want to come into this truth.
Right.
It's the same people. Right. They can see all these miracles happening, but they're still questioning God. So imagine how hard it's going to be for our families to come in now when God ain't doing this stuff. He's not doing these miracles anymore. Right. That's why we will get the kingdom the way we're going to get it, because we are showing actual faith and living this stuff right now. Right. Not getting the Red Sea, not getting manna out of the sky. Right. But we're seeing miracles every day through the Spirit of the Lord. Right. All right, keep going.
Come. Verse 21. And they gathered it every morning, and every man according to his eating.
Now watch that. You see what he said? This is what he said. I just told you. He said they gathered this every morning. So that means they didn't have to have no leftovers. Get what you need for today. Right. But they didn't want to do that because they didn't trust God. All right, keep going.
And when the sun waxed hot, it melted.
Right, and the Lord knew what to do with they didn't eat. Right, it melted away back into the earth. He had a design for everything that he's doing. All right, keep going.
Come. Verse 22. And it came to pass that on the 6th day they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omars for one man, and all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses.
Right, now let me help y'all out with these fake Israelites that think you can't go buy food on the Sabbath day. This was considered work. Going to gather the bread was work. Right, it wasn't like you just going to the market to buy no food. It's not work, right? It's not going like ordering DoorDash or going to buy no food. This was actual work. They had to go out. It wasn't just right there. It was all over the land. So they had to go out and pick it up, gather it, put it in store, right? So it's not the same as you. That's work on the Sabbath day. So they're preventing them from having to go out and get the work. That's why the scriptures tell you the Sabbath is for man. Right. That's so you ain't got to go out. Right. And get the food and go pick it up and do this and set the fire and do all this kind of stuff here. It's for you to relax and already have the food with you. Right? But if something happened where you had to do it, and the Lord knows that, that's not a death penalty. Right. All right. Keep going. Oh, 22? You good. You read 22? That's good. All right, cool. I'm going to read this next Hebrew here. All right. I'm going to read it from 23 on down. It's Exodus chapter 16 and 23. Wa ya amar alaham wa ashar devar Yahweh Shabbatawak Sabbath Kodash la Yahweh Madar Makar Salat As Ashar Ta'apawa Apawa wa As Ashar Tabashala. What verse I was at? I lost my space. Started at 23. I lost my space still. Makar, As, Ashar, Ta'apawa. Ipar, Wa'ath, Ishar, Tabalaha, Basalawa, Wa'ath, Call, Haidak, Hanayakawa, Lakam, Lamashamawas, Id, Habakwar, verse 24. Wanaya, Kawa, Atawa, Ad, Habakawa, Kashar, Tazawa, Mashawa, Wala'a, Haba Ayash, Wayarama, La'a, Hayataha, Bawa, verse 25. Waya Amar, Masha, Akalahawa, Hayawam, Kaya, Shabbath, Hayawam, La Yahawa, Hayawam, La'a, Tamataza, Awa, Bashada, verse 26. Sashath, Yamayam, Talakwa, Tawa, Wabayawam, Hasha, Baya, Aya, Shabbath, La'a, Yaha, Bawa, verse 27. Waya, Haya, Bayawam, Hashabah, Ya'aya, Yataza Awa, Mawa, Hain, Lalaquat, Wala'a, Mataza Awa, verse 28. Waya Amar, Yahweh, All, Masha'ah, Aid, Ana'a, Ma'a, Natham, Lashamar, Mataza Waya, Wata, Yara, Taya, verse 29. Ra'awa, Kaya, Hayahawa, Kaf, Lakam, Hashabath, La'a, Kal, Hawa'a, Natawa, Lakam, Bayawam, Masashiyah, Lakam, Lawam, Mayam, Shabar, Ayash, Takabayawa, All, Yataza'a, Ayam, Mama Kwamawa, Bayawam, Hashabah, Ayaya, verse 30, Waya, Shabatawa, Ha'ain, Bayawam, Hashabah, Ayah. All right. All right, so I'm going to read the English for you.
Con. 23, right?
23.
This is book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye will bake today, and seeth that ye will see, and that which remaineth over lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
Right. So understand. Also, the cooking, that was considered a lot of work. We got to realize the times that we're in. Cooking is not a lot of hard work no more, right? I mean, unless you're cooking a feast, right? It's not the same thing as cooking back then. It takes up more time for you to cook the food on that day instead of having it already ready. Right. It's for you. That's why I mean the Sabbath day is for you. It's for you to not take 6-7 hours cooking food just to eat it. Right. Cook enough for you to have a day. Tomorrow, all you do is sit back, relax with your family, eat your food. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that now if you want to do that, but it's not a commandment that you have that you can't do that right now. All right? Understand that. Keep going.
Come, verse 24. And they laid it up till the morning, as Moses bade, and it did not stink, neither was there any worm therein.
Right. Why y'all think that was? This time, last time they did that leftover thing, it was worm. This time it wasn't. Why do you think that was?
Like I would say, because they were following the orders.
They were following the orders. They did exactly what he was supposed to do. Right? You ain't got to question every order. Sometimes that order gonna work out for you. Because that order coming directly from Moses, from Lord to Moses to them. Right. So you can't go wrong with that. You ain't getting distorted the burden of what you're supposed to do. He gave a specific way to do it, and then right. The Lord sent you this, right? Right. Go ahead. Keep going.
Come. Verse 25. And Moses said, eat that today, for today is the Sabbath unto the Lord. Today ye shall not find it in the field.
Right. See, I said they had to go find it in the field. That takes up a lot of time. Right. That's what a lot of times, a lot of fake Israelites forget that. It's a lot of work to go gather your food. We are very spoiled in this day and time where you think going to the market buying something is work. They had to go. Imagine having to go out all over this neighborhood, gathering your food and putting it together for your family. Take you 6-7 hours. You're going to pass out for eat. Right? And that's not what the Lord wants to do. All right? Keep going.
Come, verse 26. 6 days ye shall gather it, but on the 7th day, which is the Sabbath in it, there shall be none. And it came to pass that there went out some of the people on the 7th day for to gather.
Hard hit. I got them niggas. I gotta tell you, these niggas, right? I don't know what you're trying to say was, but niggas gonna do what they want to do.
Right.
Lord, and that's why when you got to take this into account, these are the same people. I got to keep saying that. The same people that we're talking about right now are here today.
Good.
That is why they cannot get this truth. They can see all, it don't matter about them seeing no miracles. It don't matter if you got $1 million and it don't matter what you got.
Right.
They are not trying to hear this truth. Why do you think that is? Because they want to be their God. Right. They don't want to listen to a God. And they definitely don't want to hear from a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't want to hear from a man that's going to tell them that they got it from God. They want to say, no, why he ain't talking to me? Because you a hard-headed bastard or a hard-headed B word. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? Right. You hard-headed. That's why he ain't talking to you. Right. And if he did talk to you, to scare the life out of you, so you wouldn't even be able to handle it. Right? So that's the problem. That's what we're dealing with right now today. That's what's wrong with our people. The Lord did. He's right here doing everything he said he's going to do. You still got people on the 7th day being greedy, going out looking for it. All right? Keep going.
Come. And they found none. Verse 28. And the Lord said unto Moses, how long refuse ye to keep my commandments and my law? Verse 29. See, for that the Lord hath given you the Sabbath. Therefore he giveth you on the 6th day the bread of 2 days. Abide ye every man in his place. Let no man go out of his place on the 7th day. It is 30. Verse 30. So the people rested on the 7th day.
Right. So Moses basically getting tired of saying, how long we gonna do this? How long we gonna play this game and y'all not listen to what the Lord saying? What I'm saying, get mad at me when this happens. Right? That's how people doing. All right. I'm gonna read the mic. All right. Officer Michael Shaw. State your register.
Come. Not to shot, but your Howard, but Yasa out.
Not to shot, but your Howard, but Yasha out.
How about shooting how shot broke a thumb?
How about shooting out shot brother thought?
Israel, Father Don, as you see it. All right, we at verse 31. Come.
This is Exodus chapter 16, verse 31. Wayakwa Ra'awa Bayata Yasha Allah Ata Samawa Mana Wahawa'a Kaza Ra'ai God Laban Wata Aimawa Kataza Paya Kata Badabash, verse 32. Waya Amar Masha Za Hadabar Ashar Tazawa Yahawah Mala'ah Ha'amar Mamanawa Lama Shamarath La Ratha Yakam Lama Ain Yasha'awa Ath Halakam Ashar Ha'akal Thaya Atakam Bamada Bama Dabar Baha Wataza Ya Ayah Baha Wataza Ya Ayah Atakam Ma'arataza Mataza Rayam. Verse 33. Waya Amar Masha Allah, Aharon, Kwakak, Tazanatha, Akath, Wathanan, Shama, Mala'ah, Ha'amar, Mana, Wahanakah, Atawa, Lapanaya, Yahweh, Lama, Shama, Ratha, Ladara, Thayakam, verse 34. Ka'ashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Allah, Mashah, Waya, Naya, Kahawa, Aharan, Lapanya, Haidath, Lamasha, Marath, verse 35. Wabanya, Yasha'ala, Akalawa, Af, Haman, Ara, by Ayah, slave, Bara, slave, Ara, by Shanaha, I, Ba'am, all, Arataza, now a Sabbath, Af, Haman, Akalawa, Aid, Ba'aim, all, Quataza, Arataza, Kana'ain, verse 36. Wa'aimar, Aisha, Rayath, Ha'a, Yapa, Hawa'a. Exodus chapter 17, verse 1. Exodus chapter 17, verse 1. Wa'yisa, Iwa, call, Idath, Banaya, Yasha'ala, Mamada, Barak, it's like Mama Dabar, Sayan, Lamasa, Ayaham, Al, Paya, Yahweh, Wayaka, Naiwa, Barapa, Yadam, Wa'ayan, Mayam, it's like Mayam, Lashata, Ka'ain.
Good read there for us. All right. You picked up the 31, right? All right, so I'll read that English for me.
Oh, come. Exodus 16:31. And the house of Israel called the name thereof manna, and it was like coriander seed, white, and the taste of it was like wafers made with honey.
Good now. All right, keep going.
Verse 32. And Moses said, this is the thing which the Lord commanded. Fill an omer of it to be kept of your generations, that they may see the bread wherewith I have fed you in the wilderness, when I brought you forth from the land of Egypt.
Right, so it's saying also keep it a thing of bread. A lot of times, sometimes you'll see showbread up on the table for Sabbath service. We'll get us some more too. We need to get some. Matter of fact, have showbread up as a memorial of that's from that mountain that God brought down out of the sky. Right. That's a memorial for that to always remember. The Lord took His time to show us He was the Lord our God instead of just killing us. Right. He could have done it a couple times. You could have been Mosesites. He could have left us in Egypt. All that's a remembrance of what He's capable of doing. Right. All right. When He really wants to bring us out of a situation. Right. 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 Keep going.
Come, verse 33. And Moses said unto Aaron, take a pot and put an omer full of manna therein, and lay it up before the Lord to be kept for your generations.
Right. So definitely big feast days and all that stuff. You'll see a plate, a nice little plate with bread on it. That's for showbread to represent what the Most High did for us. All right, keep going.
Come, verse 34. as the Lord commanded Moses. So Aaron laid it up before the testimony to be kept. Verse 35. And the children of Israel did eat manna 40 years until they had came to the land, so like it came to a land inhabited.
Right.
They
ate on this manna for 40 years. This is what they survived off of. This is why that manna is so important. The Lord gave them manna for 40 years. Right? They lived off of it. Keep on.
Come. They did eat manna until they came unto the borders of the land of Canaan. Verse 36. Now an omer is the 10th part of an ephah.
Right. So basically saying how much of a measurement of the omer is to an ephah. Ephah is a much bigger unit. It's all basically about measuring how much you eat. All right? Keep going.
Come. This is book of Exodus chapter 17, verse 1. And all the congregation of the children of Israel journeyed from the wilderness of Sin, after their journeys according to the commandment of the Lord, and pitched in Rephidim, and there was no water for the people to drink.
They got some they got something they ain't need. See how they gonna react this time. Keep going.
That's 7.
That's 7 right there. All right, we're gonna let the rock come up with this last one. All right. Okay, now we'll keep going and we'll get you on next week. All right. Mark, read the Hebrew.
Come. Book of Exodus chapter 17, verse 2 in the Hebrew. Wayarab, Ha'ain, Ain, Mashah, Wayamawa, Lanawa, Mayam, Wanash Shata, Wayamar, Laham, Mashah, Ma, Tharab, no, what's like? Tharab, one. I'm a Dawa, Ma, Thanasawan, Yahweh, verse 3. Wayataza, Ma'a, Sham, Ha'ain, Lamayam, Wayalan, Ha'ain, Al, Mashah, Wayamar, Lama, Za, Ha'ai, Layath, Nawa, Mamatazari, Laha, Mayath, Atayah, Wa'ad, Banayah, Wa'ad, Makwanayah, Matazah, Ma'ah. Verse 4. Wayataza'a Kwa, Mashah, Al, Yahweh, Lamar, Maha, Aisha, La'ain, Hazahah, Iwad, Ma'ait, Masakwala, Kwal, Naya. Verse 5. Wayamar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Ibar, Lapanya, Ha'ain, Wakwak, Atak, Mazakwanaya, Yasha'ala, Wamatak, Ashar, Hakayah, Bawa, Haya'ara, Haya'ara, Hukak, Bayadak, Wahalakath. Verse 6. Hananayah, Imad, Lapanayak, Sham, Al, Hatazawar, Bakara, Wahakayath, Batazawar, Wayatazaawa, Mamaniwa, Mayam, Washata, Ha'ain, Wayaash, Khan, Masha, La'ai, Yanaya, Zakwanaya, Yasha'ala. Verse 7. Wayakora'a, Sham, Hama Kwam, Masa, Wamara Yaba, Al, Riyah, Banaya, Yasha'ala, Wa'al, Nasatam, Yahweh, La'amar, Hayash, Yahweh, Bakarab Nawah, Ayan. Verse. Oh, is it?
That's it. We'll read.
Good. Exodus chapter 17, verse 2. Wherefore the people did chide with Moses and said, give us water that we may drink.
Right.
And Moses said unto them, why chide ye with me?
Right, so we clearly know what chide means. Bitching and moaning and murmuring. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That's what that means. You know what I'm saying? They came somewhere and couldn't get no water, and they did what they usually do, which is murmur. Right? No brotherhood or sisterhood, murmuring. Right? Murmur against the man who brought them out and the Lord.
Right.
All these miracles. Keep going.
Okay. Wherefore do you tempt the Lord? Verse 3. And the people thirsted there for water. And the people murmured against Moses and said, wherefore is this that thou hast brought us up out of Egypt? To kill us and our children?
Right. Now, all these miracles you've seen, you still worried about going back to Egypt.
Right.
And beat. Well, the man was horrible to you. Well, if you went back right now, they would kill you.
Right.
They would literally cut your head off.
Right.
You know, just for taking them through what the Lord took them through.
That's
Right. So they still complain about that. This is our people. All right. Keep going.
Go God. To kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst. Verse 4. And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, what shall I do unto this people? They be almost ready to stone me.
Right.
And the Lord said unto Moses, go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel and thy rod, wherewith thou smotest the river. Take in thy hand and go.
Right.
Verse 6. Go. Behold, I will stand before thee upon the rock in Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it.
Right. So you tell him to go up on the mountain with the staff, smite the rock, means to swing at it, and water's gonna come out. All right. Keep going.
Go. That the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. Verse 7. And he called the name of the place Masha'ah and Meribah, because of the chiding of the children of Israel.
Right, because of the wire. He named the whole land because it's so unbelievable that they were still sitting there complaining. He named the land. That's what that basically would mean. Chiding, complaining, stuff like that, murmuring. That's what that means, right? Because the Lord is continuing to have to prove himself to these people. Right? Keep going.
Go. Because of the chiding of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord, saying, is the Lord among us or not?
Right. Now look at that, man. Look at that. They need to, he part of the Red Sea, got you out of Egypt. Is the Lord with me? Is that not Christianity? That's not whatever. It's not even just Christianity. Any religion.
Right.
The Lord did all this. Got manna out the sky.
Go good.
Right. Where can you go right now? You get food just came out the sky. That's why he don't do it no more. That's why this generation is not gonna get any signs like that. Because we got that before.
Right.
We will get that now and say, oh, that was what they say, that's fake news.
Right.
If it happened right now, you got a state come out the sky. Oh, that's the government. I ain't even that. That's the government. That ain't God. It don't matter about no signs, about no miracles, or none of that. No money, none of that. You wanna murmur. You wanna complain about anything. It's like when Christ asked about in the scriptures about John the Baptist was a vegan and he didn't drink. You call him a demon. When I came, I eat and I drink with you. You still call me a demon. It's the same thing. People are gonna complain, and they're complaining literally against the miracles of God.
Right.
So what you think they're gonna do to us?
Right.
What you think they're gonna do when they see us on the corner or us speaking against this evil kingdom right now, man? Right. And it's actual artifacts that show now that Moses struck that rock. It's a rock over there right now that they got a lot. They can't explain why this rock been struck like that. If you look it up, the rock that Moses struck, it's a straight line going straight down the rock. They can't explain why it's there. It's evidence that this actually happened.
Right.
But you don't want to believe me when I say the white man is dead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the problem right there. Right. Keep going.
Go. Verse 8. Then came Amalek and fought with Israel in Rephidim. And Moses said unto Joshua, choose us out men and go out, fight with Amalek.
Right.
Tomorrow.
Amalek are the Pacific Jewish bastards that stole our heritage, for one thing.
Right.
So just understand, this is the first time we had to go to war with people coming out of slavery. Them bastards at all time have been our enemies.
Right.
From the beginning. This is the first people we had to go to war with coming out of Egypt. Right? Keep going.
Go. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with the rod of God in mine hand. Verse 10. So Joshua did as Moses had said to him and fought with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill.
Right.
Verse 11. And it came to pass when Moses held up his hand that Israel prevailed.
Right.
And when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed.
Right. Maybe that's the power of the Lord right there.
Oh God.
Now you know what I'm saying? You understand, looking back at it, that's how Moses ended up. You're gonna see it in how Moses started talking about what he did and all that. That's a lot of power to be holding right there.
Right.
That's a lot of power to hold. When you say I'm gonna raise my hand up and things go good, I put my hand down, now it's going bad.
Oh God.
You gotta be ready for that type of power. You're gonna see even Moses offended the Lord behind this type of power.
Right.
All right, that's why you gotta understand. We have to earn the right to do this because the Lord willfully gave it to us in the beginning.
Right.
And we messed it up.
Right.
He gave us what we asked on sight. Now we gotta prove ourselves.
Right.
You gotta not get what you want when you want it sometimes, and He want to see how you act. That's why Satan is who he is. He gotta come and test you in every place you go. Let me make sure this nigga prepared. That's what he said. He literally said, all right, let me go. That's what he said to Job. What he said, go see about Job.
Right.
Let's make sure he wants this. That's the same thing he's doing with us. He coming to us saying, let's make sure these brothers and sisters really deserve this.
That's right.
Because the power that come behind that, can you handle it? Are you gonna start talking about, oh, this is me, I'm doing this, I'm doing that? If Moses didn't make it, this should always keep you humble.
Correct.
If Moses didn't make the kingdom, don't ever think you gonna make the kingdom. Just say, I'm gonna prove myself every day.
Right.
Because this type of power that he got right now also is the reason he didn't make the kingdom. You understand what I'm saying? All right. You got a question?
Yes, like so would that be like something the Lord was trying to punish them with the war? Or
No, it was just
like
Moses was his messenger.
Right.
Everything went through him. He wasn't punishing them. That's something to think about it. Moses probably noticed that while he was doing it. His arm might have got tired. Right. He holding his arm up the whole war now. They down there fighting. So imagine brothers down here fighting, you doing this.
Right.
And your arm might get tired. And you realize, oh damn, hold up. They getting killed now. Hold up. Let me put my arm back up. That might have been something he noticed on sight. Right? That's what I'm saying. Imagine like you notice, okay, hell, I can fly. All of a sudden. You flying.
Oh, good.
That's a power he was getting through the Spirit of the Lord because he was doing what the Lord told him to do. So now it wasn't a punishment, it's something that he noticed while they were doing it. All right? Keep on.
Come. Verse 12. But Moses' hands were heavy.
Right. See? Go ahead. Keep going.
And they took a stone and put it under him. And he sat thereon. And Aaron and stayed up his hands, the one on the one side and the other on the other side. And his hands were steady until the going down of the sun.
Right. So basically what I was saying, his hand was heavy, he got tired, and he didn't. And when he realized that they may put stones up on his hand to keep it up the whole time. All right. Keep going.
Go. Verse 13. And Joshua discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword.
Now, you're gonna realize we're gonna get into Joshua was a bad man. Joshua was a bad man from the beginning. All right, you're gonna see how bad he was too when we get into these scriptures. Keep going.
Go. Verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven.
Right, we're gonna see going into the book of Joshua why Moses said rehearse it in the ears of Joshua. All right, because Joshua was always a special brother out of a remnant. He was still that special brother. We can see that going on. All right.
Go.
How many more you got? That was the last one.
Go.
All right, we're gonna stop it there. All right. Men of Israel, Imagine. All right. Psalmist's turn. All right. It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanau. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Simkah. Yahau. Lapakah. Taba'ah. Tazakah. Hayah. Aisha. Ma'aratazah. Kawah. Hayah. Bashemayim. Talanau. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Asalak now. Walking now. Wala'ah. Tabahayim now. Messiah 1. A ball. I'm a shining water. My yan. Rock. Kaya. Lakab. I'm a lock. Allah. Akapari. Aiman.
This is the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us of our debt, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
All right, Psalmist's tone. All right, men of Israel. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Imagine Batah. Curses to the sisters. Men of Israel. Barak. Imagine Batah. Class dismissed.